आप सुन रहे हैं समाचार एजेंसी ऑफ इंडिया का ऑडियो बुलेटिन।
You are listening the national level audio bulletin of the Samachar Agency of India from Preeti Bhosle on Tuesday 23rd June 2020. Now the infected patient of the COVID-19 in the country has increased the number 4,40,215 the total COVID-19 patient, and recovered patients are 2,48,119. In Maharashtra, total COVID number are 13,596 and recovery rate are number are 67,706. In Delhi, the total number of COVID-19 62,665 and the recovery rate are 36,603. In the Tamil Nadu, 62,087 are the total COVID number, and the total recovered cases are 34,111. In Gujarat, 27,825 and recovered cases are 19,909. In UP, 18,322 total COVID number, recovered cases are 11,601. In Rajasthan, 15,232 total COVID number and recovered number are 11,910. In West Bengal, total COVID number are cases are found 14,358 and recovered cases are 8,687. In Madhya Pradesh, 12,078 total number and active cases, and recovered cases are 9,215. In the Haryana, active cases are the 11,025 and recovered cases are 5,960. In the Karnataka, 9,390 are the total COVID number and recovered cases are 5,730. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has wished the people on the occasion of Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra. In his message, Mr. Naidu said Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra is a most revered and much awaited festival of Odisha. He said Rath Yatra depicts of the annual journey of the Lord Jagannath, who is considered to be and the incarnation of the Lord Vishnu. The Gujarat High Court has dismissed all the 6 petitions, including the one from the state government seeking the permission to take out the annual Rath Yatra procession in the Ahmedabad city. The Gujarat government said the Supreme Court itself modified its earlier order on the issue with the view to the balancing the interest of the religious sentiments and the public safety amid pandemic situation in the Odisha. However, after the marathon online hearing till the late midnight, division of the bench of the Chief Justice Vikram Nath and Justice of J.B. Pardiwala opened the Jagannath Puri Odisha and the Ahmedabad are not comparable. India has one of the lowest COVID cases per lakh population in the world in spite of its high population density. As per the WHO report, the Health Ministry said the country's cases per lakh population are 13.04, while the global average is more than the triple at a 114.67, and the US has 671.24 cases per lakh population, while the metric for the Germany is 583.88, Spain is 526.22 and Brazil is 489.42. This is the reveal in the WHO situation reported 153 dated 21st of the June. The Health Ministry said this low figure is the testimony to the graded and the preemptive and the proactive approach of the central government along with the state and union territories taken up to the prevention and containment and the management of COVID-19. The director of the All India Institution of Medical Science, Dr. Randeep Guleria, said India is a far better position as comparison to the other countries in this regards. The Health Ministry said the recovery rate of the COVID-19 patient has improved to the 50.77% in the country so far. Total of the 2,37,195 patients have been cured of the COVID-19. Participating in the live phone in the program on COVID-19, Dr. Lieutenant General V. Chaturvedi, rheumatologist of the Sir Ganga Ram Hospital, said that the early lockdown in the country resulted in the low infection per million. He also said that the lockdown assisted that the training period of the people to adopt the various prevention measures. The Press Information Bureau fact-checked the team of the report that the Department of Promotion of the Industry and Internal Trade DPIIT website was hacked. The claim is begun made through some media reports that the website of the DPIIT was hacked, ascribing this as a retaliatory move for the hacker due to some developments and the decision taken in the past. The PIIB fact-check team has said the claim is not true and the DPIIT site was under the routine maintenance and is running on the NIC cloud, it's added. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has announced that his government will give the plus oximeters to the COVID-19 patient under the home isolation in the city. He said the number of the coronavirus state has increased by the 3 times in the national capital. Addressing an online media briefing, Mr. Kejriwal said the announcing around the 18,000 coronavirus tests are being conducted daily in the city now. There are around 12,000 people under the home isolation and they will be give the plus oximeters. The Uttar Pradesh government is very soon going to start the antigen test for the identification of the COVID patient. It is a test on the swab-based nasal sample which gives the early result and very different from the rapid antibody test, which tests blood sample for the presence of antibodies against the virus which causes COVID-19. In Madhya Pradesh, district-wise actively campaigns of the corona testing will be conducted. Under the campaign, intensive survey will be done in the each district to identify each and every corona patient. Meanwhile, the pace of the corona infection is declined continuously in the state. Union Minister of the State in the Prime Minister's Office, Dr. Jitendra Singh has said that there is going to the review focus on the study and the management of infection diseases in the post-COVID era. He said the medical curriculum will have been the adapt itself accordingly. Dr. Jitendra Singh was addressing the virtual conferencing with the head of the representative of the National Medical Teaching Institution and including All India Institution Medical Sciences AIIMS New Delhi, PGI Chandigarh Region Institution of Medical Science, Manipur Northeastern Indira Gandhi Region Institution of the Health and Medical Sciences, Shillong and the Sher-e-Kashmir Institution of the Medical Sciences, Srinagar yesterday. Dr. Jitendra said in last 3 decades, the disease spectrum in India shifted to non-communicable diseases and hence the medical teaching got the focus more on the metabolic and the vascular disorders like diabetic mellitus and the coronary heart diseases while the infection diseases took back seat. The Bombay High Court has asked the Maharashtra government to clarify its stand on whether or not it will be allowed the ICSE student to appear for their board exam scheduled next month. A division bench said the state government cannot maintain and the ambiguous stand that the permission will be granted if the number of the students who opt to appear of the exam is few. nothing that the case count and the mortality rate of the COVID-19 in the Maharashtra continuously it remain high. The court asked the government what will it do if the 50% of the students opt to appear for the exam, and what if the number is higher. The adjourning the hearing till the Wednesday. The court has also asked the exam board to present its methodology about alternative grading. Saudi Arabia has announced that it will be hold a very limited Hajj this year due to the coronavirus pandemic, with the pilgrims from the nationalities residing in the kingdom allowed to perform it. Congress President Sonia Gandhi has urged the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to extend the provision for free food grains for another 3 months and issue the temporary ration card. In the letter to the Prime Minister yesterday, Mrs. Gandhi said the millions of the Indians are the risk for the slipping into the poverty following the lockdown due to the COVID pandemic. She said that is a light of the current situation, food entitlement must be expanded to the address to the hunger crisis facing the vulnerable people in the country. You were listening the national level audio bulletin from the Samachar Agency of India from Preeti Bhosle on Tuesday 23rd June 2020. We will present again take this bulletin on Wednesday 24th June 2020. If you like this bulletin, then you must be like it, subscribe and share it. We will be present again. Till then, goodbye.